Dear Journal, the year is 1864. I am heading with many others to travel westward and make a new life. Once I get there, I will be considered a mountain man. I went with my wife, Brunhilde Richens. We followed the Oregon Trail. This trail covers many states, including Missouri, Kansas, Nebraska, Wyoming, Idaho, and Oregon. We learned how to live off the land. We learned from the Native Americans how to farm. I became an excellent trapper and hand-to-hand combat fighter. I remember this one time. I was checking my traps, and a beaver was in it. I was so glad. It was a good meat. Then a bar came and slapped me away and started taking my trap away. So I wrestled him until I gave up. I did a couple jabs to his face and he was out like a light. I took his body and ate him. He did very well for my family. I took a couple teeth that I knew would trade well at the rendezvous. As I gathered more furs, I noticed that I had abundance of them. When we met at the rendezvous, I got $50 for my furs. I was going to be rich, I'm telling you, rich. I won the shooting contest and the axe throwing contest. I knew that all the money I made today would help my family survive. I got a new possibles bag because my old one was wearing away. We made a new addition to our log cabin since it was really small and we were making a new addition to our family. My wife was going to have a baby. When I came back from the settlement, it had been attacked. One of my sons had died, so we had a burial and wept. After my wife had our baby girl, I went and explored more west. Many missionaries came and taught us this new religion we really haven't heard of yet. It's called Mormonism. I still can remember the year I came. I never thought that Smeagol Richens would make it across the plains, but I did. Even though it was a 2,000 some odd mile journey, I made it and I'm still alive today. We also just got settled in Oregon. So many things are changing, we have to divide Oregon with Britain. I'm also hearing of a Mexican war that involves Texas. The compromise happened in 1864. During the war, we paid Mexico $30 million for California and New Mexico. Personally, I think this was a stupid move. We have enough land, we just need to use it a lot better. With more land and less farmers, all that farmland that we could have been using is useless. That money that we paid Mexico could have gone to paying off our national debt or other things. But anyways, the war has been going on for a while. There are 3 groups going to fight. A group led by General Zachary Taylor went to the Rio Grande, which is the river that cuts through Mexico. General Winfield Scott went to Mexican port Veracruz, and General Stephen Kearny went and captured Santa Fe. California became a new nation on June 14th, 1864. They called their new nation the Bear Flag Republic. I went there and it was pretty good. Good farmland. I wonder what other troubles will await us. With everything that is changing, could there be something worse and more destructive than dividing our land? I guess we'll just have to wait. I could tell that in our future, there is a possibility that there's going to be a war between the Democratic Republicans and the Federalists. They disagree on everything. Everything, I tell ya. Hey, let's go fight Mexico. Oh wait, we can't. They just disagree on everything. So this nation is kind of hanging by a thread, and that last straw could cause a great civil war.